The last story I do want to say from New World though is Gavin Rathbun.
Yeah.
I don't know if the story's been out or people know what happened, but he ended up DNFing. He was on my card. If you go and watch, I guess H Run Productions was filming out there, so you can go and watch him play the first 9. I had talked to him going into the second round because he had like a big sleeve on his right arm, and I was like thinking, because I knew he had like, I want to say he had like shoulder surgery or something like that in the off season. And so I asked him about it. Like, is that something that has to do with that? Yeah. He's like, no, I got into like a cat dog fight. So essentially I believe he has a cat and there was a dog that was loose that they ended up getting in a fight, and he went to try to break it up and, came away not that great, obviously, in that scenario. And so he was having some real issues the final round, to the point where, I mean, like, Gavin rips. He can throw. I mean, he's probably top. I mean, he's definitely one of the top guys on tour in distance, and he was not throwing very far, fast. You could see every single time he threw, he was in pain right after he threw. He was going through a lot of pain that round. So, after 9 holes, he's like, I'm tapping out. I'm out. So I was surprised he even went that far. I thought maybe after 4 or 5 holes, he was going to be like, guys, this is enough. But he tried to power through as long as he could. You wonder too, like, did he do that because he was on coverage, right? Because there was cameras out there. Is that one of those where he was trying to just power through and not, not just kind of say deuces to the filming crew? I think he was. I don't know. It was one of those where I don't think if he was in a different scenario, I think he would have been like, after 4 holes, been like, I can't play.
Yeah, he said, I think it was in a post-round
tried.
interview or something. I don't know exactly when it was, because like on coverage they were initially worried that he was DNFing like with something coming back from his shoulder injury. But then obviously they got the word of like the cat dog fight thing, and in one of the post-round interviews he basically said, I think it happened like right before his second round, if I'm not mistaken, right before one of the rounds, and he said like that round he was just running on pure adrenaline still, so like he didn't really feel that much pain and stuff, but he like knew his arm was messed up. But in the third round, I think he said that he didn't want to DNF because he'd had to miss so much disc golf from his injury in the past that like he just didn't want to like it just felt like, are you kidding me? Like, now I got to miss another tournament because of this. And so I think that was a big part of it, was he just wanted to just like, no, I can power through it and get through. And then was like, no, I can't. There's no way.
Yeah. I mean, playing that course when you know that you can throw the shots and just not being able to do it, that's definitely one of the more frustrating things that you can probably go through. So hopefully he heals up. I mean, I don't know to what extent of an injury it is. Like, if it is one of those where it's like a week from now, he'll be kind of back to normal and be good to go. I'm hoping it's not anything too serious, because obviously having him on tour next year is going to be better than not having him. So
yeah, the way he was talking, it didn't seem like something that was going to be really ongoing. The way he was talking about it seemed like something that he was like, yeah, it sucks, I'm gonna have to miss this, but I'm gonna be fine. Like, nothing really to worry about. So
all right, sweet.